Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Tammy Ramos?
Tammy Ramos. So, Tammy, are you on the streets right now?
Yes.
Cool, Tammy. Tell me your story, how you ended up here.
I was 34 years old. I come from Michigan. Just wanted a different life, and I come down here, and I just, it's nice here. It's summer all year long, so I can live on this in the
Nice.
street, you know, and I'm like, I love it. I wouldn't give it up. I mean, sometimes I think about getting a room, but then I'm like, why? It's like free air, you know. You breathe so much better.
What part of Michigan are you from?
Grand Rapids, South Haven.
You ever hear about a place called Canadian Lakes?
Yes.
My wife is from there.
Oh wow! I've met a lot of people here from Michigan.
Yeah.
Yes, but I have 5 children, and they're all growing. One of them's here with me, and I love her to death. She supports me, but it's just it's a new life for me. You know, like I help people. Hablo en español, so ayudo a la gente en español y en inglés, y pues ese es mi destino.
No solamente hablas español, hablas español mejor que yo. Mejor que yo que soy hispano.
Muchos hispanos me dicen eso.
Tú hablas español mejor que yo.
Yes.
Ok, porque yo hablo español, pero mi español ya está americanizado.
Sí.
Sí. When do you learn Spanish here in Florida?
No, in Michigan.
Uh-huh.
I taught myself when I was 12 years old.
Okay. But when you moved down here, you picked up a little accent on it, probably, or no?
Actually, I already had it.
Wow.
Yeah, in Michigan, I was, my food stamp case had been closed for 3 months because I was disrespectful to the caseworker. And he said that I spoke Spanish from the calle instead of the escuela.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
So how long you been here in Wimauma?
Going on 15 years.
15 years.
Yes.
Most of that on the streets or all back and forth?
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Drive
obviously,
tomato trucks. I work, you know,
Okay.
I love it. It's
what is the work out here mostly?
tomatoes.
Okay. What do they do? Like, explain to
pick-
people that don't know how that
We
works.
pick tomatoes, and then we grade them. That's when they get sent to the market.
Okay.
We go to Georgia, Tennessee, Michigan, all over.
Okay. So like your seasonal workers that go from place to place.
Yes.
How do they pay the workers for that?
They get 75 cents a bucket, and then they get hourly pay.
Okay. So they get an hourly base,
Yes.
which is what usually?
Usually minimum wage.
Minimum wage, which
Yes.
is like 14.
Yes.
But then on top of that, they get paid.
Yes. Okay.
So they're getting paid at least minimum wage, but then on top of that, they get paid by the bucket.
Yes.
So a good worker, rápido, what's the
2,000.
most? 2,000
Yeah.
a week?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah, we are.
But you got to be, to make 2,000 a week, you have to be
Fast.
fast.
Yeah.
Okay. You did that yourself at some point or no?
I drove the truck, and then I did pick.
Uh-huh.
I pick and I do grading.
Okay, cool. So what is, out of all the jobs you've done in Florida, which has been your favorite and least favorite jobs?
My favorite is driving the trucks. The least favorite is grading.
Okay, grading is like separating it by different
Sorting them.
sorting. Okay, so you're among a community of Hispanic people, but you're from Michigan. How's that work out?
It works really good. I mean, everybody here is like really friendly to me, and I have a lot of family and friends here. You know, like we're loved.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Wimauma is a small community, and pretty much everybody knows everybody. You know, it's like if there's a new face that comes in town, we all know it.
Awesome. So tell me your journey to end up on the streets.
It was just I had a bad relationship that went bad, and he left me here, and I adapted to the street, I guess is how I would put it. Everybody adapted with me. At first there was a lot of people in the streets with me. Now there's like a handful of us, and we all stick together.
Okay.
To support each other and help each other out.
Awesome. Here in Florida, race doesn't really seem to matter much.
No.
My wife's from, I'm Cuban, my wife's from Michigan as well.
Yes.
In other parts of the country, I don't know how that works, but here in Florida, everybody here is Wimauma.
Yes, everybody is. It is. You know, I don't know if you know the song Mi Último Caravana.
Mi última caravana.
And that's what I was gonna play. I played at my funeral, but and it's where he says through his pueblo. I want him to say Wimauma.
Wimauma.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a Mexican corrido about Wimauma?
Yes.
By
there is.
Beto Quintanilla.
Yes, And
Yeah.
yes, I listen to it all the time.
People here probably blast out all the time.
It's one of the favorite ones for the tomato field too.
Okay, so you're an American. When you listen to Spanish music, you have corridos, bachata, merengue. What do you like the most about Spanish
All of
music?
it.
All of it.
When I started learning Spanish, I had to change my life. I stopped listening to English music. I couldn't tell you any singers in English or songs that for that matter, but in Spanish, I'm fluent. I know them. You know, like on my music list on my phone, it's all Hispanic music.
Cool. Give me like 2 or 3 songs you like in Spanish, apart from that.
From the Tucanas de Tijuana, Mis Tres Animales.
Mis Tres Animales.
Yes.
Yeah.
Centenario.
El Centenario.
Mi último caravana.
Sí.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey.
My buddy.
There's everybody. So everybody knows everybody in a small town.
Yes.
Cool.
Very.
I noticed that when I drove by. Well, I'll save this question for somebody else. So obviously a lot of. Yeah, buddy. You guys that popular here?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. This is a fun place. Lots of life. It's hard to get bored here.
No, we do,
Yeah.
honestly. Maybe it's because we're from here, but
Yeah.
there's always something going on. Even at 3:00 in the morning, there's always something going on.
Cool. Obviously, with being on the streets, sometimes you have to deal with law enforcement. You have to deal with the new laws that exist in Florida.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges after those new laws of being on the streets in Florida?
Actually, I really haven't had any intercourse right now with them, but I'm waiting. I mean, I know they're gonna come towards me, but I'm just waiting to see how it folds out when it happens.
Wow. So good thing it hasn't for you guys. Have they ever got you on trespassing before or no?
Yes, I one time.
Yeah.
I was sleeping on Dyko property.
Okay.
And they trespassed me, and I ended up going to jail, but I got a letter of release like the next day. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Something simple.
yeah.
What is your favorite thing about living in Florida versus like Michigan?
The winter is not here. I mean, it's coming now though. Like I got here and I'm like, oh my god, I come to Florida. Why is it so cold here? But yeah, no, I love the weather. I wouldn't change it.
Obviously, there's hardships on the streets. It isn't just a walk in the
Yes.
park.
No.
Can you tell me some of the most difficult times you've faced out here?
When I first started, like having places to sleep was difficult, but then like the more I got used to the place and got used to the people, it become easier. But I would have to say my worst part of it is watching my friends get ran over.
How many people have been... So, okay, let me just show you guys. So, this is one main street that splits the whole town.
Yes.
Okay? One street splits the whole town. And there's businesses on both sides. People have to cross back and forth. Why doesn't this town have a crosswalk?
That's what I say. Why don't we have stoplights?
There's no stoplights in the whole town.
Just down by the Circle K, and that was just brand new.
Yeah.
They just started working them 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You know, why is there not 4-way stops? You know, it's a town. There's, like you said, people walking across the streets every day. More people ride bikes here in my mama than when they do walk, but and actually pretty much all of them that's been ran over on the street has been bikists. From this point where we're at to the BP gas station, there's been 4 people ran over in 1 year.
Well, what I'm going to do...
2 of them have passed.
I'm going to call the medical
3.
examiner's office, and I'm going to get the records to see exactly how many people have lost on this road. But you said about 4 in the last year have been hit.
4 have been hit, and
2
3
passed.
have passed. It was 3 have.
Okay.
There was an older man, and then my buddy. He just turned 19 years old. He was from Guatemala a year ago today. And then another friend of ours, Tilin, he was at the cross of one of the one that had passed before him, and I don't know. I guess he just wanted to be with him. I don't know, but he walked right out into the traffic, you know, like on his bike, and it's hard. It's hard for us as a community to lose somebody like that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you look at this street right here. Right now, people are coming back from work. A pedestrian can't cross that street without running. What about elderly people that have a wheelchair or walker that need to go across the street to the market? I mean, it's completely negligent, the situation in this town. Hopefully our video can bring some awareness, and hopefully the officials get a little bit of embarrassment and do the right thing. The city of Tampa just installed crosswalks, and that helped greatly reduce problems there. In the time you've been on the street, what's the nicest thing somebody's ever done for you?
There has been a lady who's paid a whole week's of hotel for me at the hotel down here by Walgreens.
Okay.
And I think that was just so, like, she didn't have to do that, you know. And I know a hotel room, a nice hotel like that, it costs for a week,
Yeah.
you know. She didn't tell me how much she paid or anything in that, which I didn't expect her to, but that was the best. It was nice. Yes.
Okay. What brings you happiness every single day?
My grandson.
Okay.
And I go see him every day, and I love him. Yeah,
Okay.
he's my life. If I didn't have him, I probably wouldn't be here.
A lot of people are afraid of homelessness. Rents are getting more expensive, life is getting more difficult,
Yes.
and people are afraid of this happening to them. Like in Lehigh Acres, Florida, there was recently a story about a family where everybody
Yeah,
because they were afraid of what would happen to them on the streets. So for you, a veteran out here on the streets, what would you say to somebody who has to end up in this situation involuntarily?
Go with the flow. You might like it.
Okay.
You know,
Is it the end of the world?
It's not the end of the world, and you know, like you can get a piece of property and put a camper trailer on it and live in it just fine.
Okay. So, for people who are housed, this is a terrifying situation. People now, the cost of living, they're not even giving people food stamps sometimes now.
Yeah.
All these things are happening, and people are terrified of what would happen to me if I end up on the streets.
Yes.
Your message to them is don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Go for it.
Could it be maybe a new journey?
It could be worse. It could be worse. You know,
Yeah.
It could be a new journey to a whole new life.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like sometimes I wish I could have, like I scratch lotto tickets all the time. I'm
Uh-huh.
waiting to win the lotto because I want to open up a homeless camp right here in Wimauma for homeless people, made out of tents. Yes,
You're gonna have to hide it from the local government probably, so they don't know about it. Because
probably.
if they know about it, they're not. The crazy thing. I live in Bradenton now. They were gonna put up a homeless shelter for veterans, and people fought back. They were ready to build it. Funds were there, and the community's like, "Well, we don't want that." So I'm like, "Well, you'd rather see people on the street then?" Apparently, they do.
Yeah, that's why our jails are crowded here too, because
Yeah.
a lot of people get home trespassed.
To wrap up the interview, is there anything you would like to say to the world about the person you are, or what's on your mind today?
I just want to say, be yourself. In every situation that comes across, just be yourself and live life to the fullest.
Thank you so much, honey.